Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something that is, no exaggeration, absolutely critical for any HVAC company out there: SEO. We're going to take this confusing term and turn it into your #1 tool for growing your business. Really, it's all about making sure you're the first person they call when things go wrong. So just picture this for a second. It's the absolute hottest day of the year, one of those record-breaking heat waves, and inside someone's house, the AC just dies. The temperature starts creeping up fast, and you can just feel the panic start to set in. So what's the very first thing that person does?
You got it. They grab their phone. They're not digging through a junk drawer for an old flyer. Nope. They go straight to Google and type in something like emergency AC repair near me. It's an instant reflex, a digital cry for help.
And here's the tough reality of the service business today. In that exact moment, that critical moment of need, if your business doesn't pop up on that first page of results, well, for that customer, you might as well not even exist.
This is why we call it a local search emergency. This isn't just about marketing in the traditional sense. For an HVAC company, being visible online is basically part of your emergency response system. You have to be there when that digital 911 call goes out. And that is exactly where SEO comes in. Think of it like this. Paid ads, they're like a faucet you have to keep paying to turn on. The second you stop paying, the water stops. But a good SEO strategy, well, that's a powerful magnet. It's always working, 24/7, pulling in those high-value, super motivated customers right when they need you the most. Okay, so to get this magnet working for you, you can't just think about what you do. You have to start thinking like your customers' searches. You've got to get inside their head for a minute. Which brings us to this really important idea: search intent. All that means is the why behind what someone types into Google. Are they just kind of browsing and doing research, or do they have a busted furnace and a house full of cold kids? Figuring that out is the whole key to connecting with people who are ready to give you their money. And this slide right here, it shows you everything. On the left, you've got someone in research mode. HVAC systems, they're just kicking the tires. But on the right, oh, that's where the action is. Emergency air conditioning service near me. Same day HVAC repair. These specific phrases, we call them long-tail keywords, and they are pure gold. They scream, I have a problem and I need a pro right now.
So how do you make sure you're the one they find? It all starts with your most important piece of online real estate. I want you to start thinking of your Google business profile as your digital storefront.
Seriously, getting this right is non-negotiable. Every single one of these steps sends a huge signal to Google. Accurate details, correct hours, real photos of your team on the job, it all builds trust. And number 4, oh, that one's huge. Responding to every review, the good and the bad, shows Google and all your future customers that you're active, you're engaged, and you actually care. Now, if you work in more than one town or suburb, you need to tell Google that loud and clear. Making a separate page on your website for each and every location you serve is a total game changer. It helps you show up for those super local searches, like furnace repair in Springfield, and it just massively expands the area where you can be found. All right, so getting found is step 1, but step 2 is proving that you're the right choice. This is where you go from just being a name on a list to becoming the trusted, go-to expert in your area. And how do you do that? You share what you know. Write simple articles on your website that answer the questions your customers are already asking. You know, things like 5 signs your AC needs a tune-up, or how to cut down your energy bills this winter. This kind of stuff builds massive trust and makes you the obvious choice before they even think about calling.
But listen, all that great expert content means nothing if your website is a pain to use. Just remember that customer sweating in their living room. They are on their phone and they have absolutely zero patience for a slow-loading site or one where they can't find your phone number in 2 seconds.
These might sound a little technical, but they make a world of difference. Think of a title tag as the big, clear label on a manila folder. It tells Google exactly what's on the page. Compressing your images makes your site load in a flash. And schema? That's just a special bit of code that basically spoon-feeds Google all the important details about what you do and where you do it. It's a perfect cheat sheet for the search engine.
Okay, I can hear you thinking it. This sounds like a lot of work. When do I actually start seeing the phone ring more? As a business owner, you need to know when you'll see a return, right? It's the most important question. And the honest answer is, it takes a little bit of time. Typically, you'll start to see a real noticeable jump in your traffic and your leads somewhere in the 3 to 6 month range. Look, SEO is an investment. It's like planting a tree. It doesn't give you shade overnight, but once it's grown, it provides value for years and years to come.
Now let's focus on this for a second, because it is so important. Reviews do two jobs at once. First, they give new customers the confidence to call you. And second, they send incredibly powerful trust signals to Google's algorithm. You just can't win without them.
Okay, let's bring it all home. We've covered a ton of ground. So let's boil it all down into a simple, straightforward action plan that you can actually start using today.
And there you have it. That's the blueprint. Go after those urgent, specific search phrases. Treat your Google profile like it's your main storefront. Build out those pages for every single town you serve. Become the local expert by sharing helpful advice. And make sure your website's foundation is solid. That's the path to winning.
So, I'll just leave you with this one last question. I want you to really think about that person whose system just failed them, right now. When they pull out their phone in that moment of total panic, are they going to find you? Because being ready for that moment is everything. Thanks for joining me.